Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to do now and give an elaboration to the non-classroom observable indicators because last time if you visited my YouTube channel, I've discussed the tips on how to meet the classroom observable indicators during our classroom observation. So dahil nga meron din tayong mga non-classroom observable indicators which are from the objective 2, yan yung nandito po no. Sorry. Objective 2, ayan, nakalagay po dyan is any one of the following used in each full period of classroom observation. So, pwede tayo dito maglagay ng lesson plan, DLL, exemplar, or the activity sheets na meron tayo, no, na ginamit natin during the lesson. Okay, or assessment materials and other, with annotation describing the use of research-based knowledge and principle. Ito kasing nakalagay po sa objective number 2. If we will just go back on objective number 2, use research-based knowledge and principles of teaching and learning to enhance professional practice. So, ano-ano ba itong mga research-based knowledge and principles, no? Maraming mga research naman, maraming namang mga principles of teachings, no, na pinag-aaralan talaga natin or napag-aralan natin on our studies or yung mga research recently conducted, tulad nitong PISA-like. This is actually a research, no? Meron tayong ginakandak na research nito ngayon sa Philippines. If this one really will give an highly impact or effect to our students. So, if we are driving to that, if our materials, activity sheets, activity materials are in line with that type of exam, so we will put it that way, we will write it there, okay, for as long as there is an annotation about it. Okay, tandaan po natin na hindi tayo pwedeng maglagay dito ng kung ano lang na lesson plan. It should of course coincide with the objective. Yan, yung iba po kasi basta may lesson plan akong ganito na nag-add na lesson plan dito sa topic na to. No ha, we have to go back to what the objective indicates. Okay, for example, here, number 10, adopt and implement learning programs that ensures relevance and responsive to the needs of all learners. So, ano bang mga programs po yun, no? So, anong hinihingi dito po? So, objective 10, any one of the proof of implementation of the program. It doesn't necessarily mean not your own program. Okay, it could be a departmental program, school program, for as long as isa ka sa participants. Nagkanda kayo ng lock session or slack session, nagkaroon ng implementation sa school na yon, and then umattend ka sa training, umattend ka sa seminar and workshop, andun yung attendance mo. Okay, so proof of implementation, pwede mong i-attach doon with your attendance. Proof of contextualization or localization, proof of adoption, action plan, yan, kung ang master teacher po ninyo ay may ganito sa action plan niya, activity proposal niya, umattend ka sa lock session niya, go. With annotation describing the relevance and responsive of the learning programs to the needs of our learners. Ilalagay mo lang sa annotation that this kind of program gives something to the learners needs, something like that. So, according pa rin sa objective number 10. Okay po? Alright. And then, next is the objective 10. So in objective 10, our what you call this objective here says 11, maintain learning environment that are responsive to community context. Okay, so expected MOVs are communication letter, minutes of consultative meeting, program, project plan, report on the implementation and completion, and like that. So in this one, it says here anyone. But if you want to have like a good rating, okay, may rubrics din dun tayo doon sa ating RPM, I mean doon sa EIP CRF natin, may rubrics din po doon, no, na pwede nating i-visit kung ano po yung pwede pa nating gawin doon. So, let's try to visit. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. Ayan. Sige, I will try to locate where is that one, the EIPCRF. So, this one, I think. Oh, sorry, I cannot. I'm sorry, I wasn't ready for that. Okay, so let's just open. Probably on the desktop, I guess. Ah, yeah, here, I have here. But that's for a master teacher, so let me try to borrow this one. Okay, so I guess it's on the part. Yeah, here on the encoding part. Is it here? No. Mm. Ah, yeah, this one in the part one. So you have it here now. How are you going to be rated in here in the non-classroom observable? If you want to have here the outstanding, you have to demonstrate the level 7, I mean, sorry, in the non-classroom observable, use research-based knowledge and appropriate teaching learning, okay, and improve teaching is in student learning, something like that. So, ayan yung outstanding. So, may mga basis din po yan. So, tingnan natin dito yung sa objective 10. Evaluated and adapted conceptual learning program as evaluated by MOV number 1. So, ito dito ha, MOV number 1. Okay, ano ba yung MOV number 1? If we will just going back there, MOV number 1 sa objective 10 ay proof of implementation. Ayan. So, each of this has equivalent rating, no? Kung titingnan natin. So, sa 11 naman, maintain learning environment that are responsive to learning context. Kung gusto natin ng 5 points dito, ayan, nagagawin natin MOV number 1 din. So, ano ulit ang MOV number 1? Communication letter about the program project activity, highlighting and maintaining learning environment, responsive to community context. So, titingnan lang po natin dito, no? Kung ang gusto nating i-rate sa atin is yung mataas, yung outstanding, ay titingnan natin yung rate na or yung COT or MOV rather na pwede nating i-attach. Ayan. Sa 8 and 9. Alright. So, dito naman po sa 12, let's go to 12. Ayan. Any one of the following minutes in coaching, teaching materials po yan, no? Or reflection note. So, continue na natin dito sa 12 ulit. Ano po yung nakalagay dito para makuha natin yung outstanding number 1. Okay, code of ethics, no, for professional as evidence by number 1. So dito, pwede ito, no, kung meron tayo, halimbawa mga new teachers para tayo, meron tayo yung course number 1 na sa IPBT po natin, no, na tinakil or minentor tayo ng ating mga mentors about the code of ethics. Kung pwede natin ano yun, kung ano yung naging conversation ninyo, yung notes po ninyo, no? I-minutes po ninyo yun. Anong natutunan ninyo doon? Pwede rin dito yan sa lesson plan. Pero dahil nga kung gusto natin ng 7 outstanding, let's go to MOV number 1, no? Then MOV number 2, 3, and 4. Yan, naka-indicate naman po dyan kung ano yung pwede nating kunin. So, sa atin, para makapag-outstanding 7, outstanding na 5, yung minute or notes of coaching and mentoring session, pwede natin itong hiramin, no, sa ating mga mentor. 13, ayan, ito rin po yan, proof of participation, minutes, okay? Ito, any one of the following, reflection, documentation. Basta wag lang po tayong mawawala sa objective natin. Punta lang tayo doon sa ating EIPCRF para ano, para makuha natin itong mga objective na ito, tas kung ano yung mga i-rate po nila sa atin. Ayan. Babasahin lang po natin, no? Sa master teachers naman po, 4 lang yung classroom observable natin and the rest of the 14 objectives are non-classroom observable. So, meaning hindi kailangan natin ng documentation dito. Ayan, at least one of the following. Pero katulad po ng proficient teachers, meron din pong indicator dito, no? Kung anong points yung gusto natin ma-achieve, 5 points, 4 or 3. No, walang 4. 5, 3. Yan, mga ganyan. So, titingnan natin dito kung ano yung pwede nating ma-meet dito. So, at least 1 nakalagay dyan. Pero, titingnan natin yung pwede nating ma-meet dito, no? Like, for example, mag-open tayo ng yung sa akin. Meron akong ginawa na advanced since IPCRF. Okay, nasa part 1, no? So, tingnan natin si objective 2. So, ang gusto ko dito ng 5, quality, yung mga nakalagay lang dito, no? Guided colleagues and planning sa MOB4. So, MOB4 tayo. So, ano yung nasa MOB4 daw? Ng objective number 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Performance monitoring and coaching. No? With annotation highlighting the objectives. Ayan. Ganon din dito, no? Sa objective 11, synthesis evaluation of the program project. So, tayong mga master teacher talaga kailangan natin ng mga ganito, no? Yung programs, research, mentoring and coaching, lock sessions, Slack, ano pa po ba, lock plan, yan, kailangan talaga natin po ng mga ganito. Pero tatandaan po natin ha, lahat po ito ng ating MOVs ay dapat po nasa date lang po kung kailan ni-release itong memo. Ibig sabihin po, more on 4th quarters lamang po or nag-start tayo ng February 7 upon the release of this memo kasi February 7, 2025 po siya ni-release. So, beyond that dates, yun lang po yung pwede natin ipasa ang mga MOVs. Yan, evaluation report. Ayan, evaluation of what? Evaluation ng ating number 13 or objective 13. Ano po ba yung objective 13 natin dito? Kung titingnan po natin, bibisitahin natin, exhibited commitment to support the teachers in implementation of the school policies. Ano po ba yung mga yon? Ano po bang mga policies po yun? Okay, policies of what? So, check po natin doon, no? Implementation of policies, procedures, or minutes of the subject area, grade level meetings, ayan. Ano yung mga evaluation noon? Para saan yun? Anong nangyari? Kasi pag sinabing evaluation result, this is the output or the outcome result of the implementation, no? Of the implementation of the school policies. Yung procedure niyon ng nangyari. Okay, what happened during the implementation of the program. So, evaluation na po kasi ito. No? Pwede tayong maglagay ng minutes. And so on and so forth. Okay, so that's objective 13. And yung 14, reflection note. Reflection note ng ano po? Reflection note ng identifies the utilized professional strengths to uphold dignity of teaching as a profession to help building positive teaching culture within the curriculum. So, kung gusto po natin ng 5, MOB1. Yan ang ilalagay po natin. So, ayun lamang po. Maraming salamat. At dito po, may next topic po tayo dito. Next topic natin is the navigation naman po ng EIPCRF. Thank you very much. And if you have questions again about this topic, please don't hesitate to comment down below para masagot po natin lahat at saka lahat ng mga nanonood or nakakita ng video na ito ng mga professionals, supervisors, master teachers, head teachers, and school heads. Thank you very much again, everyone. Stay safe and God bless you.